Hello everyone, and welcome to I guess my first flip through video. I am trying to fix this tablecloth. This is a little awkward because I've done flip throughs before, but I usually combine them with um plan with me. So I usually show you the filled in spreads of the previous month and then the brand new empty spreads of the next month or the new month. But like I said in my December plan with me video, it was I wanted to add something new to that, which was to show you via screen share on my camera phone, which is what I use to film these videos, what I do to augment my paper planning, which is to use apps and Google Calendar and things like that for digital planning. So, hence this completely separate video for the November 2017 flip through, because that December plan with me was 30 minutes. So here we go. Still in my fabric story, still using the bullet journal system in a traveler's notebook set up. So this insert again is if you don't remember, the Good Impressions insert. I use this for my monthly trackers. This is a Tomoe River paper. It's a cream color, which I really like, so don't they do have white Tomoe River paper, but I like cream better. Yeah, my updated index. And let's just go to November. There's my November cover page. It's all filled in. And I really enjoy doing these pages. I do them at the end of the month. If you watch my November plan with me, which is linked below, I just did, the word November here with some ink wash and brush pen, which I believe was the Faber-Castell brush pen. But you can go back and check my November plan with me. And then what I do at the end of the month as part of my monthly review is go in and look at like the big moments, the important days, and or events or whatever that I would like to memorialize and kind of fill them in here with doodles or as you'll see once I get to my weekly and daily spreads, hand lettering, which I've been practicing over the past month or so, different styles, new styles. So yeah, my birthday, my 33rd birthday was this month on the 1st, so that has to be the biggest thing. Yeah, BTS, oh my god, if you know me, you know I'm a huge fan of BTS, which is a K-pop group. If you're on YouTube and you look at trending stuff, they're all over it because this year was their year. And I'm going off on tangent to fangirl a little bit, but in November, they basically had what amounts to an American television debut, and they were on the American Music Awards and then on so many daytime and nighttime television shows and radio shows and just everywhere. So instead of like BTS all over here, because this I'm a fan and it's a big deal, I just made a list. Thanksgiving, manifesting with the wheel of the year. This is my start to planning my year. My mom's birthday was also in November. I did a huge Small Business Saturday sale, one-day sale. I'm actually quite proud of this. I've been doing sun salutation yoga every morning, like huge, and important to like remember. Thor Ragnarok, I went to see that and enjoyed the hell out of it. So yeah, just that, and you know, holidays, calling guy, Thanksgiving. I might go back and put Halloween in here, even though it's pretty much the same thing. I renewed my driver's license finally, like almost a year to the day when it expired. So yeah, this is the snapshot of my November 2017. So moving on. Here is this spread. I don't remember if it was filled in when I did my November plan with me or not. That's often hit or miss with me. I don't have complex editing software, so I can't really take videos of myself creating my spreads and filling them in and then speeding them up. When I get some free software, I'll do that. So, depending on the time when I get to actually film the plan with me, sometimes I have stuff filled in, other times not. But definitely, you know, you can tell from the different colors. I added stuff later on. So, yeah, these were just like important appointments and events, things I wanted to remember in general in my life. Then my project list, I'll be honest, I didn't do so good with this project list with crossing things off. There's a couple of things that are ongoing, which is why I didn't cross off. But yeah, there's just the majority I just didn't do, which is okay. My November tracker, you can see there are 2 weeks or a week and a half in November where I just fell off completely. I didn't really exercise beyond the yoga, which is kind of a disappointment. And my mood tracker, I'm still trying to get the hang of doing that, and it's really, it's not, unlike the task tracker, I can't, you know, remember how I felt yesterday if I don't do it that day. So that was a little disappointment, but I'm already doing better in December, if anyone cares. So fitness tracker, again, obviously, since I didn't really exercise, the fitness tracker didn't really get filled in. I wish I had done at least put in my yoga, but I was like, well, I didn't do anything that day, so I didn't put it, and then I couldn't remember what days I did yoga. My timetable, I'm getting a better hang of, but again, it's like week and a half here where I didn't do anything, and it reflects when you see my dailies. Those, like this week, is non-existent in my dailies. A lot of personal time, which is not too bad this month because I had a ton of doctor's appointments. As you saw on my cover page, like I went to the eye doctor. Sorry, that's October. My bad. I went to the eye doctor, to the GYN. I saw my regular doctor like 3 times this month. The eye doctor I went 3 times, and you know it's always a waiting game even with appointments. So there's a couple of those, but there's definitely a couple of just really slacking days. I didn't create new daily affirmations, so that page didn't get used. And this is where my November review will go. I'm going to do that later today, so I'm not worried. And my December cover page, which I already showed in my December plan with me. So moving on here to my content and editorial calendar insert, again by Good Impressions. This one is the Clairefontaine paper dot grid. White, because they only had white, but it's okay. So again, my November plan with me, I explained my color scheme was basically black, white, red, white, and gray, excuse me, and I, you know, told you what pens I used and what numbers they were if you were interested. I started out okay, though I didn't plan anything social media wise for the first week. yeah, working on my hand lettering scripts. Here we go, did better. Another weekly. Got back on my miracle mornings. More doctor's visits. This is where I started to do a little bit more hand lettering with like the serif fonts and just more interesting looking here. I added this little tracker, which my eye doctor said I have dry eye, so I have to like use eye drops and this eye ointment a certain amount of times a day. And I'm not used to putting anything near my eyes. So after 2 weeks of not using it at all, I decided I need a tracker. I'm still working on it. But these like hand lettering scripts, fonts, and whatnot, you'll see more of in my dailies in a second. So yeah, that was pretty much it for November weeklies. Now to my daily spread, which is the Bullberry insert. And if I can get the first page, there we go. So yeah, I mentioned this in my November plan with me. Red is my favorite color, so I took some red watercolor and I smushed it all over this page. Because this was my birthday, the beginning of November. So yeah, that got like a whole page unnecessarily, and so did this second actually. There's some notes here. And this is where I started. First, I started trying with the brush pens and different borders and stuff as well. More brush pen borders. This is back to just the full calligraphy I was using. Full calligraphy complete. I started making Wednesday and realized it was Thursday and I missed Wednesday altogether. So okay, and then this is where I started trying like serif hand lettering. This is also where I messed up majorly on the dates. I missed a couple of days. I went from the 9th to the 13th. I accidentally skipped a page, realized it, figured I finished, do the 14th on this page, then go back, put the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th here, and then go forward and put the 19th. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I messed up. And since my Instagram account for planning and stuff is the Messy Bujo, this fits right in, doesn't it? But yeah, messed up that day. That was a Sunday. Trying some new, kind of the full calligraphy, but a little stripe design instead of full. Again, something similar here, different colors. And I realized I didn't paint anything except for that first day. So I did like this chain border here. And you'll notice I go from the 20th to the 26th because, again, that was that week I didn't do anything in my bullet journal. So, and yeah, that's November. Lastly, in November, I finished two, what is this? Tarot challenges I had started earlier in the year and did not complete, and they just, both of them fit wonderfully. So I finished the May Tarot Challenge by the Whimsical Arcane using my Heart of Fairy Oracle deck. And that was interesting. And then I finished the September Tarot Challenge, Self-Love, Sensual, Sexy, by Empress of the Occult on Instagram using my Soul Trees deck. So, where are we here? Yeah, so that is done. That was my bullet journal in November. I didn't really do any art journaling or junk journaling. That's not completely true. I've been working on this fall autumn junk journal forever because it's finished. Like, I can use it already, but I keep wanting to add stuff to it. So yeah, that was my November plan with me. Thank you for watching. Oh, and again, in case you didn't watch the December, I just realized what I said. This is the November flip through, not the November plan with me. Thank you for watching my November flip through. And like I said in the December 2017 plan with me, I am considering doing a video showing how I make a plan outline for the year of 2018. It'll take some work. I'll definitely have it out before December 31st. Let me know down in the comments if you're interested in that. Because, I mean, I'm going to do the planning anyway. It's just whether I'm going to film it or not. That's the point. So if you're interested in seeing how I plan out my entire year, then let me know down in the comments below. And I'll get to work on that. Anyway, have a great rest of the week. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.